so in high school, I guess like, so yeah, I never know, because you talk about like foreign language schools. So those are different from international schools. Are they the same?
Yeah, it's totally different from international schools. Like, because it will actually, like, these schools were founded before like international schools were founded in mainland China. So like, because before, like, there are more like students who go abroad, they don't go to international schools, they just go to common schools, because there were not many like international schools back in those days. But now, like, I don't know why, maybe there are more like richer families, they're more like globalization, and they get to bring along some like IB courses and A-level courses to China. So they open up some international schools that they can join. We have more flexibility in choosing the schools we want to go to. But back in that days, for people who wanted to be a diplomat or to study abroad, they can go to these kind of foreign language schools, so that we are more like fluent in different languages. Because I also have like students in our school who study like 3 languages. I don't know if you know. So there are a class who, like, students in that class, they actually study like maybe French as their second language, and English as actually their 3rd language. So they're actually very fluent in like these languages. So, you know, like for our school, there was a diplomat called Yang Jiechi, and he was actually graduated from our school. So originally our school was founded by like the diplomatic department. I don't know how to say it. So that was the purpose. But nowadays our school need to find more like the ways to survive, because there are more international schools now. So our school is also like reforming to involve more courses related to the college entrance exam, like a college exam, like Gaokao oriented courses, right? Because we either 保送 or like Gaokao, right? Or like go abroad. But nowadays it's more difficult to go abroad, and also the 保送 policy is different now. There are fewer and fewer people who can go by 保送, because I don't know why, but like it has just declined. So students have to Gaokao. Yeah, so there are some reformation going.
So foreign language, in international schools, they only teach English?
Yeah, I think international schools, they study everything in English. But in our school, for our school, we are still a public school, actually.
Okay. But then you get to foreign language schools, you do like different languages.
Yeah, but we study English classes purely in English. I think that might be different from other schools, because some schools still teach English in Chinese. Okay? And we have more English courses in our school. And we have some like school activities that we get to speak English. Yeah. And students in our schools, they are also pretty fluent and pretty like competitive.
In like not only English, you mean?
Yeah. I have classmates who went to like MIT and he was really good at like computer programming. And we have a lot of like these kind of talented people. So they all have diverse roots, but I think foreign language school offers us this kind of atmosphere that we get to develop, because we don't have a very intense courses, because we don't have a lot of homework to do. Because for other public schools, they might need to prepare for Gaokao, so they need to do a lot of homework. But in our school, it's more like flexible. Students get to choose like the route that they want to pursue. So for that, I think students can completely like do everything out of their interest and out of their will.
Yeah, because I thought like foreign language schools, and then you still have people like doing like the science or like math subjects.
Yeah, but I think like their strengths are they can be more fluent in English so that they can join some international competitions in those areas. And we have like students who achieved like they get champions in those like international math competitions or international chemistry competitions. So I think that's like their strengths is.
Right. That's how they could get an edge. Right. Because they're from foreign language schools.
Yeah.
Right. In your high school, like, well, you only like came out, a year ago from your high school. So I guess like maybe your memories would still be somewhat fresh of your high school days. I guess, do you have any advice? We were talking about, the three categories of students like 保送, Gaokao, and then like those who go abroad. For all these different students, I guess, do you have any advice for them as a senior?
Sure. I do not dare to say I have any advice because I don't think that I am very like clear about my future or clear about any of my plans. But I still think for my experience, I think there's no like I've mentioned that there's no bad decisions. You don't need to panic a lot about the route that you want to choose, because I think no matter what track that you choose, you still get to experience different things, and you still get to like obtain some very good memories and also very good opportunities for you to actually enhance your skills and also to learn different things. So don't regret on any of your decisions, and don't hesitate a lot about your future career. And also because I am actually students who originally want to study abroad, but then join like go to the track of 保送. So for like students who want to travel abroad, I definitely think that it's a very good opportunity for you to get some liberal arts educations, and also you are more flexible in choosing your majors. So I think going abroad might be a better choice for students who are not very clear about the major that they want to study, so that they can have more time to explore and also to learn different subjects, of course, and also they get to know different cultures. And for students like me, for me, although I can't say that I'm so interested in English, but I still think that English is something that I have like loved for like several years, because back in my primary school, I have some experience in studying in Britain. So at that time, I have already aroused my interest in English. So I still want to learn more and to learn, no matter in literature or in linguistics. I still think it's very fun to learn something about that. I might not be a very good researcher in this area, but I still think it will be definitely beneficial for my future career to study some knowledge in that. So, but for students who just want to take the shortcuts, I don't recommend you to choose 保送, because you will be very tiring and very bored to study this kind of subject if you are not interested in it at all. So yeah, and for other students, I think Gaokao might be quite tiring, and also like it's definitely tiring in our school, because like students all travel abroad and they are all relaxed in their last term, and you still need to study a lot. But I still think that it's definitely a very worthwhile experience, because for students who went through this progress, they definitely not only learn knowledge, but also you strengthen your willness maybe, because you really get to learn at the time. Like you need to be very self-disciplined to go on this route. Yeah. So for every route, I think it's all worthwhile, right? You definitely get something. through it. It's just my like very simple advice.
Hey homies, I hope you enjoyed this clip. If you did, here's a full playlist of sharings from other top-notch people I've met. Like, comment, subscribe, 一键3连, and I will see you in the next one. Alright guys, peace.